Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope that you are doing well. Happy Friday. Welcome in. My name is TiaraSharde. I am a prophetic oracle, ordained minister, certified master life coach, best-selling author, and CEO and founder of Embodying the Goddess Temple and Mystery School. Okay. We are a non-religious organization here to honor and restore the path of the goddess and the priestess. We are in divine service. If you would like to join us, make sure you click on the link in the description box to embodyingthegoddess.com. And if you would like personal services with me, make sure you go to TiaraSharde.com. We have officially began our spring semester of the mystery school with Embodying the Goddess Within. Okay, that started literally yesterday. You still have time to join us over there. So go to TiaraSharde.com to schedule with me. If you need payment plans or you want to talk out the coursework and things like that, make sure you schedule time to speak with me, okay? So this is a message that I've been given like over the course of maybe like a week. Definitely way before that, I will say, but the intensity of it is about a week, okay? Let me just grab this pillow. Hey, y'all, come on in. Put a like on the video. Make sure you're subscribed. It's good to see all of you. The intensity of the message was coming in for about a week now. And earlier today, I was briefly listening to, I don't even know what to call him, an energy reader on YouTube. And I really like him because he's, spiritual. He's to the point. He tells it like it is. And he didn't use the word spiritual audit. Those were the words that came to me. But it was really something similar to the download that I received. So I was just like, oh, wow, this is confirmation. And although I knew this was a message, y'all, I just wanted to wait and get more information in order to share it with you all. Okay, so let's just hop right into it. I don't know if I'm going to pull cards. I may not even pull cards, y'all, because this message is really straightforward. But there is a spiritual audit happening right now. It's been happening for some time in that the gathering of information stage has been underway for some time. But the actual audit itself, the actual experience, the situation is actually going down as we speak. It is on the way to many people. It's coming almost in waves, but I'm hearing also at the same time, right? So I feel like the audit is happening at the same time, but the penalties or the conclusions are going to be taking place at kind of different times. In an audit, I didn't look this up to get the proper definition, but basically, an audit is just a review of things, of numbers, of money. An audit is a review of behavior, right? It can include a discussion, but what I'm getting with this spiritual audit is that there is no discussion. This is just the conclusion coming from this audit that has been taking place. Now, I did say that information and facts were being gathered beforehand, before this time. What I mean by that is, again, behaviors were evaluated, information was taken. I did a video maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago about the Divine Justice League. If you have not seen that video, make sure you go through the library and see the Divine Justice League video, y'all, because when I tell you, this is a part of that message, okay? And that video is a part of this message where you have people who are here on divine assignment. There are several spiritual auditors walking around this world. There are many members of the Divine Justice League walking around this world. You can be married to one. Your parent could be one. Your friend, your, you know what I mean, your classmate can be one. And it's really people who are here on divine assignment to bring in Christ consciousness, to bring in divine love to this time and space. And in doing so, they also are able to identify and call out those who are opposed to Christ consciousness and divine love, right? Because now, you know, if I can compare it to the movie The Matrix, you have your matrix people, your inorganic people, and then you have your organic people, right? You have those who understand the matrix is real and they have broken out of it, and it is their mission to help other people break out of the matrix. You have your matrix people who are targeting the neos and the trinities, and you have your trinities and your neos who are identifying the matrix people, right? Who are identifying the agents in order to annihilate them, right? In order to disrupt what they are doing, because they are siphoning energy and materials and consciousness from the people. So the Divine Justice League is pretty much that, you know, people, spirits, and energies who are warriors of the divine, who are here to bring divine justice and divine love. And these same people are conducting this spiritual audit, right? They have reported their facts, they have reported their findings to the divine, to the spiritual courts. And you have things going on right now that, you know, are getting pretty intense. So you have that, and also you have the spiritual audit, which is the divine court, the spiritual courts. Those who, you know, literally they have a say in what's going on. They literally have a say. They're able to make decisions as far as what's going on. Okay. So this audit is taking place. There have been a lot of people who have been abusing their power and their resources and their gifts. They have been abusing their titles, their reach. They have been abusing their influence in this time and space. And a lot of facts have been compiled against these people. Now, again, like I said, this is the spirit realm, the spirit world that is assignments, right? They have been given these set of gifts, and this is what they have been doing with those things, with their resources or with the blessings that they have been given. And this is going on all across the world, literally, like all across the universe, even. This spiritual audit is taking place. It's also happening to those who are here on divine assignment and have been aligned with their path, right? It's that evaluation that's taking place. Like, okay, well, so and so is here to enlighten the people. Let's see, has this person been enlightening the people? You know, of course, the divine is going to give people grace because there has been a lot of attacks from society, from the mainstream. A lot of spiritual attacks have been taking place. So many people are given grace. Like, man, this person really tried the best that they could, but I can read their heart. Their heart was pure. They had the best of intentions. So if they did not hit the exact mark, that's okay, because I see these spiritual auditors, we see how this person kept continuing and they kept trying and they kept studying. So they're going to pass that audit. But y'all, when I tell you, you have many people who are going to be pulled into the back office and asked a couple of questions, because, like I said, there's been people here abusing their gifts and their power. There are people here who are in positions of leadership and they have really been harming other people. They have been corrupt. They have been lying, they have been stealing, they have been undermining the children of the Most High. You do have chosen ones here. You do have stars and earth angels who are here on divine assignment, right? Like I said, to raise the consciousness of the planet, to bring people back to Christ consciousness and back to the divine, to help people remember who they are. But you had these corrupt people intentionally and violently targeting the chosen ones. Those people are not going to have a good time, y'all. And you're going to start seeing this like on the news. We're already seeing it, right? But you're going to start seeing it in the media, on the news, everywhere. They're even going to make movies about it. They're going to make documentaries about it. They're going to make movies and documentaries that are rooted in this physical reality. And they're also going to be some that speak of these spiritual things, right? The spiritual aspects of what I'm talking about. They'll come in like good verses, bad, whatever. But those who have the eye and the ear to hear, you're going to know what this is. Okay. But we see it here on social media, through the mainstream media in our society. You have a lot of people who are prolific, who are being taken down. And I shared this prophecy a few years ago, y'all. Several messages about this, that people in positions of leadership who are really supposed to love and help people, they're being snatched down from their platforms, their money, their resources, their business, their assets, their material, their community that they have corrupted and lied to. All of that is being taken away from them, and that is a part of the spiritual audit, because there's been an evaluation on the behavior. Like, we're moving into Christ consciousness. We're literally here, right? But the supreme mother, the goddess, is on the planet. The divine feminine, the divine masculine is on the planet. These energies are awakening and have awakened. Activations and initiations have taken place in the spirit. And so there's going to be a lot of things being thrown away and deleted and eradicated. A lot of behaviors have to go. A lot of the thievery, the lying, the corrupt, the molestations, the pillaging, the plundering, all of that has to go away. The goddess doesn't deal with that. Y'all know the goddess is off with your head. Like, we've already sat down and spoke to you about this several times. Now you got to lose your head. This is the season that we're in. And for some people that it sounds scary, but look, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Especially those who have used their spirituality and their money to harm people. You're gonna see a lot of that taking place. So again, you have these religious leaders, a lot of them are going down. You have these people who have a lot of money, a lot of them are going down. A lot. I shared several messages years ago, and y'all can see it in the library, where I talked about, the first being made last and the last being made first, right? You may have seen it, this transference of wealth, all of these different titles that people are calling it. That's also a part of this, because the divine is seeing, like, wait a minute, hold up. You have all these resources, you have all this reach, you have all this money, and all you have been doing with it is harming and conning people to have your way. When this person over here has walked a righteous path, they have been obedient to the call over their life, and they are in poverty. So this person here does not deserve the resources that they have. We're going to transfer it, because the divine wants those who are a part of the Divine Justice League. The divine wants the chosen ones to have the abundance of wealth, because it has been proven during the spiritual audits that this person is qualified and is able to fulfill their mission with integrity and with love. And this person is not. You have a lot of people who are going down for that. And a lot of you, out there need to be mindful of who you're feeling sorry for. I say that a lot, even with the whole Jake's thing that's going on, y'all. I prophesized that years ago, like 3.5 years ago. I already told people what time it was with him, okay? But you have people out there who are like, oh my God, poor man, all he built, and da-da-da. But y'all have no compassion, no sympathy for the victims, and that's the problem. A lot of people who have sympathy for the villains, you may very well share a cell with these people, and you gotta be careful. You have to be mindful on who you're giving your love to, who you're giving your prayers to, who you're giving your hugs to. Because a lot of people are glorifying these villains right now. And the victims and the chosen ones are the ones who need to be celebrated and supported and uplifted. A lot of people do not know the heavy, 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 heavy warfare that a lot of these chosen ones and divine ones and prophetic prayers and spiritual warriors have gone through. A lot of people don't understand the trials and tribulations and the trauma, the violence, the abuse, the lies, the manipulation that a lot of the children of Mother, Father, God have had to go through because they are following their divine assignment. It has been disgusting and brutal what a lot of y'all have gone through. And you have gone through it because people who have already been blessed by the divine have been abusing their power and their resources. And because of that, there's going to be hell to pay. There really is, y'all. I can't sugarcoat this message. There really is going to be hell to pay, and it has been starting, and it's going to continue. The next 3 to 7, I heard 3 to 7 years. At first I heard 7, and then I saw 3. So this is going to be taking place, this spiritual audit, this overhaul, depending on, I guess, the crimes or the situation. There can be forgiveness or leniency, but for a lot of people, it's not like that. There is no forgiveness or leniency like you think. It's a lot of them are too far gone with what they have done, that there's none of that. It's like, nah, this is the judgment. Okay, go ahead, bye. For some, there's going to be a moment of stagnation, or there's going to be this snatching away or taking away of their empire or resources, or a redistribution of whatever it is that they possess. And they don't have access to that for some time. A lot of people are going to have to rebuild. And for some, it's like, okay, well, rebuilding is good. But the reason that many people are rebuilding is because they've been found guilty in these spiritual courts. The spiritual audit didn't come back too nice for many people. So, you know, this is what's going on, y'all. This is the prophetic word, the divine message that is coming through at this time. I'm not going to pull cards. There's no need. This is just a straightforward message. Hide your wife, hide your kids, okay? Make sure you're hanging around people who embody divine love and who have integrity, all right? The divine also wants to ensure that whoever you are, you're not going to go down with the ship. I feel like a lot of people are afraid of that. Like, oh, I had no idea this person was like this, or I had no idea this was going on. And the divine sees, like, well, yeah, you really didn't have no idea. So, rest assured that if you're innocent, that is going to be counted. Okay. And you are safe from the judgments of these other people. So I do want to stay here to continue to fast and pray and meditate and ground yourself and get out into nature. Be around clean energy as much as possible in this time, y'all. When I tell you, a lot of these people are looking for someone to go down for them or with them. I rebuke that right now. Okay, none of y'all are gonna go down with these heathens at all. Do, however, make sure that you take care of yourself, your spirituality. Do the things that you're needing to do to keep your energy as pure as possible. It's gonna look a little scary. Left and right, you're gonna see people lose certain things that they've always had. Even these, y'all, I just heard wealthy families. Oh my gosh, thank you, Divine. Like, you're gonna have families who have had wealth for like 50, 100 years, 200 years. They're going to lose every single thing, everything. And there's nothing that can be done about it. There's no way to stockpile your goods in the attic for when this spiritual audit passes. That's not a, it's not a thing, because this is happening in the spirit first. Every single thing, every single situation, behavior, comment, conversation, item, all of that is going to be accounted for. There's nothing that's going to be missed. There's nothing you could sweep under the rug or hide in grandma's basement, right? So I'm seeing that, like real empires falling to the ground. And much of this may not make the news. It may not make the news. The bigger names, right? The people who have more of a reach, the quote unquote household names, you may hear a lot about that. But your average person, you may not hear unless you know them. But I just heard wealthy families. So there's a lot of wealthy families who have been corrupt. There's a lot of wealthy families who have not at all been corrupt, right? They have integrity, they have love, they have divine love in their heart. A lot of them are not going to be touched at all. They're going to pass this spiritual audit with flying colors. Like, they're not even going to get audited at all. Like, there's no reason to, right? But there's some people who most certainly are, and there's going to be a transference of energy, of items, of things. All right, y'all. So that is the message. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you put a like on the video. Make sure you are subscribed. I truly appreciate your support. If you would like to send donations, all of that is in the description box. It's $TiaraSharde. Go to TiaraSharde.com to book a session with me, you all, okay? Get in while you can. Get in while I'm still offering readings, y'all. While I'm still offering membership service, like the Money Magic membership. Get in while I'm still available to offer these things, because there are major shifts that are taking place, and I just want to make sure I'm in alignment with those shifts. So TiaraSharde.com. If you want to be a board member of Embodying the Goddess Temple, go to embodyingthegoddess.com and sign up. All right. I love y'all. I hope you have a great weekend. Peace and love.